Trump wants to remove the most radicalizing government in the world. And our allies, of course, would prefer it if we could just handle this on our own. Trump says it'll be a bad future for NATO if they don't help get this strait open along his side. And resurfacing over the weekend, evidence that Trump's position on Iran has been steady for decades, going all the way back to 1988, nearly 40 years ago. Trump saying, "I'd be harsh on Iran. They've been beating us psychologically, making us look like a bunch of fools. One bullet shot at one of our men or ships, and I'd do a number on Karg Island. I'd go in and take it. Iran can't even beat Iraq, yet they push the United States around. It'd be good for the world to take them on." Isn't that something, from 1988, and a body slam to all the critics who say that the president's been dragged into this war by Israel or by the military-industrial complex? It's worth repeating, Trump has shoved off pressures to go to war for years that he has been in the White House. He's been in the White House for 5 years collectively. And he's resisted war all of these years. His critics, especially those who supported him but then abandoned him over this war, need to realize that there is a big difference between forever wars and operations like this to prevent those forever wars from happening. Here's Trump with Barbara Walters 39 years ago talking about Iran.
But as far as Trump is concerned, our allies are only part of the problem. The real culprit is Iran.
Why couldn't we go in and take over some of their oil, which is along the sea?
How would you do that? Would you send in the Marines? Would you take a chance in a war?
Let them have Iran. You take their oil. That's what
How?
How?
I mean, do we want a war? What do you mean we
in,
take their oil?
You go in. You're
How
gonna have
do
a
we
war,
go
Barbara.
in?
You're going to have a war by being weak.
Okay, how do we go in? What do we do?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You're going to have a war, and it's going to start in the Middle East. The next time Iran attacks this country, go in and grab one of their big oil installations, and I mean grab it and keep it, and get back your losses, because this country has lost plenty because of Iran.
Nice reminder to everybody that this is a country that we have been dealing with and tiptoeing around for a very long time. This is an awful regime that has been causing the world a lot of headaches and death and suffering for almost 50 years. This isn't a new idea. This wasn't just some, off the cuff, oh, let's go invade Iran because we got nothing else to do. This has been building up for a long time. It's been in his head for almost 50 years. The Karg Island operation was 4 decades in the making. CENTCOM today showing the destruction of drone storage facilities in Iran. That's the last big thing they have, are these drones that they're firing off. We're blowing up the places that they store them as fast as we can, as well as the places that they build them, the manufacturing facilities, as you see on the screen, being decimated by our bombs as the regime continues to be pummeled. The IDF destroying Iran's version of Air Force One as well. The supreme leader's jet has been blown to bits. Trump asked if he's worried about his poll numbers as his operation is continually criticized viciously by the media.
Do you have any concerns about the political impacts of this? I mean, I have to do what's right. Political, I'm sure everybody has concern. I have to do what's right. I can't say that, I don't want to have any impact on oil prices for 3 or 4 weeks or 2 months, and we're going to let Iran have a nuclear weapon and blow up the entire Middle East and beyond.
Everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt tonight on Newsmax.